about a man named Harold Crick and his wristwatch. He was a man of infinite numbers, endless calculations and remarkably few words. And his wristwatch said even less. Every weekday, for 12 years, Harold would brush each of his 32 teeth 76 times. 38 times back and forth, 38 times up and down. Every weekday for 12 years, Harold would tie his tie in a single Windsor knot instead of the double, thereby saving up to 43 seconds. His wristwatch thought the single Windsor made his neck look fat, but said nothing. Every weekday for 12 years, Harold would run at a rate of nearly 57 steps per block, or 6 blocks, barely catching the 8:17 Greenwich bus. His wristwatch would delight in the feeling of the crisp wind rushing over its face. And every weekday for 12 years, Harold would review 7.134 tax files as a senior agent for the Internal Revenue Service. Only taking a 45.7-minute lunch break and a 4.3-minute coffee break, timed precisely by his wristwatch.
Oh, great.
Beyond that, Harold lived a life of solitude. He would walk home alone. He would eat alone. And at precisely 11:13 every night, Harold would go to bed alone, placing his wristwatch to rest on the nightstand beside him. That was, of course, before Wednesday. On Wednesday, Harold's wristwatch changed everything. If one had asked Harold, he would have said that this particular Wednesday was exactly like all the Wednesdays prior. And he began it the same way. And he began it the same way he always did.
Hello?
He began it the same way he always did. When others' minds would...
Hello? Is someone there?
When others' minds would fantasize about their upcoming day or even try to grip onto the final moments of their dreams, Harold just counted brush strokes.
All right, who just said Harold just counted brush strokes? And how do you know I'm counting brush strokes? Hello?
It was remarkable how the simple, modest... It was remarkable how... It was remarkable how the simple, modest elements of Harold's life, so often taken for granted, would become the catalyst for an entirely new life. Harold ran for the bus, his stiff leather shoes making a terrible squeaking sound as they flexed against the asphalt. And though this was an extraordinary day, a day to be remembered for the rest of Harold's life, Harold just thought it was a Wednesday.
sorry, did you hear that? Voice, did you hear it? Harold just thought it was a Wednesday.
No puedo ver this answer.
No, did you hear it? Harold just thought it was a Wednesday.
Who's Harold?
I'm Harold.
Harold, it's okay. It's Wednesday.
No.
Harold couldn't concentrate on his work. His thoughts were scattered. His mind elsewhere.
Sorry.
Someone here should be able to fix it. 1 second. Hey, Harold, what's 67 times 453?
When a co-worker asked the product of 67 and 453,
You know what? I can't think while you're
he
talking.
drew a blank.
What?
Harold quickly answered 30,351,
30,351.
despite the answer really being 31,300.
Wait, 31,305. Sorry.
Dude, I just totally caught some insurance adjuster claiming his jet ski as a work vehicle. This is a shame that nobody let it on for a year award. Dude? You okay? Yeah, you look being followed. How are you being followed? You're not moving. It's by a voice. What? I'm being followed by a woman's voice. Okay. What is she saying? She's narrating. I'm just staring in boxes. What is she narrating? No, I had to stop following. Watch, listen.
The sound the paper made against the folder had the same tone as a wave scraping against sand. And when Harold thought about it, he listened to enough of it every day to constitute what he imagined to be a deep and endless ocean.
Share that. You mean you're violent? No, the voice. No. Funny part is sometimes I do imagine a deep and endless ocean. What ocean? The one made by the sun. Forget it.
You know what? It's been a good day.
Alright, you got a baker? And a securities trader. Maybe you should take the baker. Okay.
You missed it.
I understand.
So is there somewhere else we can talk about this?
No. We're gonna talk about this right here.
Okay. It says, file, you only paid part of your taxes for last year.
That's right.
Looks like only 78%.
Yeah?
So you did it on purpose?
Yeah.
So you must have been expecting an audit.
Was expecting a fine or a sharp reprimand.
A reprimand? This isn't boarding school, Miss Pascal. You stole from the government.
No, I didn't steal from the government. I just didn't pay you entirely.
Miss Pascal, you can't just not pay your taxes.
Yes, I can.
You can if you want to get audited.
Only if I recognize your right to audit me, Mr. Cribb.
Miss Pascal, I'm right here auditing you. And now I have to go over your past 3 years' return to make sure that's all you have paid.
Fine. Actually, it's not fine. Listen, I'm a big supporter of fixing potholes and erecting swing sets and building shelters. I am more than happy to pay those taxes. I'm just not such a big fan of the percentage that the government uses for national defense, corporate bailouts, and campaign discretionary funds. So, I didn't pay those taxes. I think I sent a letter to that effect with my return.
would be the letter that begins, "Dear Imperialist Swine." Miss Pascal, what you're describing is anarchy. Are you an anarchist?
You mean, am I a member?
An anarchist group, yes.
Anarchists have a group?
I believe so, sure.
They assemble?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that completely defeat the purpose?
It was difficult for Harold to imagine Miss Pascal as a revolutionary. Her thin arms hoisting protest signs, her long, shapely legs dashing from tear gas. Harold wasn't prone to fantasies, and so he tried his best to remain professional, but of course failed.